What's happening, everybody? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing today? Hope y'all having an awesome day. Drop a comment below. Let me know how everyone is doing. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know what your name is. Introduce yourself. Don't be shy. I'm a nice guy. Don't be shy at all. Say what's up. My name is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com. I live down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And what I do is I help network marketers generate more leads for their business, help them sponsor more reps, and make more money. And welcome to another live broadcast of Mind Your Business. Mind Your Business. Because that's what we're here to do, guys. We're here to help you build your business so that you can make more money. How does that sound? Does that sound good? So in today's broadcast, what I'm going to talk about is basically the myths. I want to unmask the myths, the home business recruiting myths, right? Because a lot of people, there's a lot of different myths out there, things that people think are true but aren't necessarily true. And I'm going to share with you some of those things because maybe you're suffering from some of the recruiting myths. Drop a 1. Do me a favor, drop a 1 right below in the comment section. Drop a 1 if you think that recruiting for your MLM or network marketing business is hard. Go ahead and drop a 1. I'm sharing some stuff out to some of the groups here. But drop a 1 if you think that growing your network marketing business, recruiting is difficult for you. Drop a 1. Drop it. Drop a 1. Now, if it's not true, then I guess you don't have to drop a 1. But if it's something that you feel is a struggle, drop a 1. And I'm going to hop on and see. Because there's a lot of myths, guys. There's a lot of people that think, oh, man, recruiting, it takes so much time. You have to be in sales. You have to this, you have to that, you have to this, you have to that. And they're just not true. They're just not true. So I'm going to share with you, I'm going to unmask these myths and give you some of my perspective. Just give me a second here. Sharing a couple more. All right. So, did you guys drop a 1? Anybody drop a 1 yet? And you can comment. I like interaction. I like you to talk. Even though you can't talk, I like you to type. Reply. All right. Let me share one more. Yeah, you can have that. All right. One more. And we'll get the party started. All right. Let's do... How about let's do fire your boss. That's a cool one. All right. Let's get rolling here. I don't want to keep y'all. All right. So remember, drop a 1 if you think that recruiting for your network marketing business is difficult. You're having some trouble with it. Okay? So let's unmask a couple of these myths. What are these myths here? Sorry, I just don't want to drip I got a drink here. I don't want to drip all over the place. What are these myths? What are some of these myths about recruiting and sponsoring reps in your business? Let's dive deep. Let's dive deep into some of these. All right. So some people think, well, it's hard. Sponsoring is hard. It's so hard to sponsor people. Just people won't sign up in my business. Why can't I get people to sign up? They see the plan, but they don't get started. Well, I did a live yesterday, and I talked about the 4 question close. Go back and watch that video because that is an awesome video. If I do say so myself, I'm not bragging, right? I'm not cocky. I'm convinced. Just kidding. But that does a great job of teaching you how to close more reps in your business. But, it's hard. Recruiting is so hard. It isn't. What recruiting is for your business, what recruiting is, it's a learned skill. It's a skill that you have to learn, right? It's not something that comes naturally to everybody, but it's a skill. and you have to study it. You have to practice it. You have to work it. You have to make mistakes and adjust and keep trying to get better at your skill, right? It's like anything else. It's like working out a muscle. You have to like work out, right? If you want to build a muscle. Recruiting is no different. You have to work at it. It's a skill. It's a learned skill. Okay, so it's not hard. It's just once you learn the skills, it then becomes much, 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 much easier. How about the myth that it takes time? Oh, it takes time. It takes time. It just takes so much time. Well, it really doesn't take that much time. You know, when you learn how to attract prospects to you and you start generating leads online, that cuts down a lot of time. I agree that prospecting can take time, right? Prospecting, because you have to go out and find people, can take time. But actually sponsoring people into your business, that doesn't take any time, right? It's sitting down with somebody and finding out what they want and then explaining and sharing how your business opportunity can help get what those people want, what your prospect wants. So if your opportunity can help solve a need, want, and a desire, then you know what you want to do in closing, right? So it doesn't take time, but what you want to do is ask the right questions. When you ask the right questions, your prospect will tell you basically, here's what I need to know in order to start your business. Does it align with what I'm looking for? Okay? So it doesn't take time, right? Prospecting takes time. And at the end of the broadcast here, I'm going to give you a system that I'm using that can help you and teach you how to generate leads online. So that way you don't have to take a ton of time prospecting people, all right? All right, what's another myth? You have to be good at sales. You have to be good at sales. And what's up, Daya? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? So, you know, another myth is you have to be good at sales. And that's one of the oldest myths out there, and it is completely false. Completely false. Actually, I have found in my 16 years of network marketing, people that are in sales tend to struggle a little bit more than people that are not. And hear me out. The reason is because in network marketing, when you're sponsoring somebody, you should never be selling anybody. First and foremost, you should never be selling people, right? If you have to sell people on getting in your business, they're not the right person, okay? Instead of selling, what you want to do is ask questions, listen, and then explain your business that helps to alleviate the problems that your prospect is having. So if you're talking to a prospect and they're talking about how, oh, I just don't have a lot of time, well, instead of selling them on, well, this is why you need to do it because you don't have time. Why not buy your time back, right? That's selling. That's being pushy. Instead of doing that, what you do is say, hey, John, I understand. How much time are you willing to devote to the growth of your business? Oh, well, I have 5 hours a week. Okay, you have 5 hours a week. Great. Well, let me show you what you can do in my business in 5 hours a week. And then you sketch it out. You forecast that. You say, okay, putting 5 hours a week into this business, this is what you can expect. Now you're not selling them on why they should put 15 hours a week in your business, or why they need to find more time. No, work with them where they're at. I have 5 hours a week. I'm interested, but I don't know if I can do it because I don't have a lot of time. Okay, John, you have 5 hours a week. Here's what you can accomplish in 5 hours a week. Here's what it will look like. Here's how we're going to do it, right? So you frame, you customize your business opportunity around the biggest problems or the biggest objections that you might get from a prospect. You share that with them. You show them exactly how in 5 hours a week, this is how you can build your business. Okay? So, you know, you don't have to be good at sales. What you have to get good at is listening. People will tell you why they won't get started in a business or what's holding them back. They will tell you if you ask questions and then listen to them. But so many people are so hell-bent on sponsoring somebody, they're like browbeating them. I mean, they're like jumping on them, like, you gotta join, you'd be awesome, come on, it's only $100, you have all the time in the world, blah, 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 blah. No, Don't sell people. Share the opportunity, answer the questions that they have, show how your business is the solution to their questions, their objections, their problems. And if they build it, great. If they don't, great. Who cares? Never, ever, ever sell. Never sell anybody. It doesn't work, because even if you sell them, they don't stay in. They quit a week later because you sold them, but they weren't sold, if that makes sense. So you don't have to be good at sales, guys. You have to get good at listening, and you have to get good at asking questions. If you do those two things, people will actually sponsor themselves. You ask questions, you listen, you reply showing how your opportunity solves the problem that they're facing, or the challenge or the objection, and then they're going to sell themselves on it. All right? How about this? If you just post on social media, people will join. Right? So some people think all I have to do is post on social media and people will join my business. That's true to a certain degree. To a certain degree. I mean, I've had people join my business just by posting. I can't say, that that's 100% false, because, it does work. But what I found is that the reason you post on social media is to get people's attention to you, right? To bring people to you so that you can generate a lead, you can connect with the lead, and then determine the need. Remember, repeat that. The reason you post on social media is not to sponsor people just using social media. Because how many of you guys honestly have signed up just on seeing a post on Facebook? You probably didn't, right? You probably, opted into something, you connected with the person at some level, right? Whether it's on the phone, through email, through, it could have been on social media, but it's back and forth communication, and then you sign up in a company. But most of you probably haven't just seen some sort of a cheesy ad, and then we're like, oh, okay, great, let me join Juicy Juice. Boom, I'm in. No, the purpose of social media is to bring all the people out in the world to you. Once you bring them to you, now they become a lead. Now your job is to connect with them, find out what they're looking for, right? Determine the need, and then fill the need. Generate a lead, connect with the lead, determine a need, and then if you can, fill the need, right? That's your goal in posting social media. It's not to sponsor people right then and there. If you just post your link all over social media, people won't join your business, because in the climate of social media today, people join people, they don't join businesses. People join people, they don't join businesses. So you have to start to build a rapport, develop some sort of a relationship with them so that they feel like they know, like, and trust you. Then they will join your business. So use social media to capture the attention of prospects, to draw them to you. But then on the back end, you have to follow up and develop a little bit of a rapport, a little bit of a relationship, and then they will join your business. Okay? So that debunks that one. Can't build relationships online. My upline, I love my upline. I have nothing against them, no ill will against them, but they're from the old school where they think the only way to develop relationships is belly to belly, right? Sitting across a table from somebody and developing a relationship. Well, again, in today's social media climate, you can develop relationships all over social media, guys. It's so easy. You can talk to people. I mean, with social media, you already kind of have an idea of what people are into. So why not talk about the things that they're excited about? So if you meet somebody on a, biz opportunity in a group, well, they probably are interested in business. If you meet somebody in a racquetball group, they're probably interested in racquetball. So you can start to develop relationships online, communicating back and forth. Doing Facebook Lives like I'm doing right now is developing and building relationships. Do I know you personally? No, not yet. If I saw you walking down the street, would I know who you are? Maybe some of you, but most of you I wouldn't. But if you raise your hand and become a lead, right? If you raise your hand to one of my offers or to one of my opportunities and I get on the phone with you, now I can develop a little bit of a relationship. But how did that relationship start? Well, it started on social media. And I have people that I've built relationships with that I've never seen in person. I've never met them in person, but I know them because we've had a lot of back and forth conversation through social media. It's awesome. So I could literally see them today, sit down with them, and it would be like we've already known each other, because we do know each other, because we've developed relationships through social media. We've built a rapport, we've built an understanding, we've shared enough back and forth, dialogue to where, hey, he's cool, she's cool. I've never met him, but we have a great relationship because we've had some dialogue. So you can build relationships using social media, which will eventually have people to sign up with you. It's called building an audience, right? When I do these Facebook Lives, there's people that hop on, they get value from the stuff that I'm giving. They are part of my audience, and now I can start building relationships through email. I can build it through Twitter. I can build it through Facebook Live. Some people join my business, and then I really start developing more of a relationship. So it is possible to build relationships online. You can truly have an online business where people get in because you develop an audience, you connect and engage with your audience, and then people will buy from you, right? They'll join your business. It happens all the time. All right, let's see what else. You need a ton of experience to recruit. No, you don't. I kind of said it before, you just need to learn the skills of recruiting. You have to learn how to manage the energy of the conversation. What I mean by that is you have to know what questions to ask. You have to know when to ask those questions. You have to know how to respond to those questions, right? You have to, yeah, exactly, Rosie. You build your whole business this way. Exactly. Building an audience, developing relationships. But you don't have to have a ton of experience to recruit. First off, how dumb is that myth? Because if you're going to recruit, don't you have to learn at some point? Like, duh. If you want to get good at recruiting, you have to learn the skills. You have to get some experience. How do you get experience? Through trial and error, right? That's how you get experience. So it's kind of like when people are like, well, they won't hire me because they don't have enough experience. Well, how do I get the experience? You have to give me a chance, right? So go out and work on closing people into your business. Work on the follow-up, work on the questions, work on the answers, work on how you share your opportunity. That's the only way you're going to get good, is if you practice the skills, right? I played baseball. I played Division I baseball. And, one of the ways that we got better is going into the batting cages, right? Every day we would take batting practice. Why? It wasn't just to do it. It was to perfect our skill or get better at our skills, so that way when we're in the game, we're not thinking about, okay, I got to keep my shoulders closed, or I got to keep my hands inside the ball. I got to, use my wrists, use my forearms. We did all the practice so that when the game came, we didn't have to think. It was natural. Okay? My God. All right. Anyway, so you need to, work on your skill, work on crafting your skill, and the only way to gain experience is to do it over and over and over again, and study people, that can teach you techniques on closing. So you don't have to have a ton of experience to recruit. There's people I know that have been in network marketing for a week, 2 weeks, that are closing people because they've learned a couple of little skills along the way, and then they're using those skills in closing people. So it doesn't matter about experience. All right, how about this last one here? You can recruit without using the phone. You can recruit without using the phone. This is another one that's kind of, I agree and I disagree. Okay? I agree because I just talked about, yeah, Rosie said success on Facebook is not a sprint, it's a marathon. That's 100% true. 100%. You can't do one Facebook Live and think that you're going to have a bunch of people signing up. You can't do one Facebook Live and think that, you're building a huge audience. That's through repetition. People have to start seeing you over and over and over and over again consistently. So that way you can start building your brand. Good point, Rosie. Great point. So let me talk about the phone. The phone, I agree and I disagree. Okay? So check this out. So you can recruit without using the phone. 100% you can. I have. I've recruited people that I never got on the phone with, that joined my business, joined my company, signed up for coaching. The key is though is in order for that to happen, you have to have a very targeted audience that you're going after. So you have to be attracting people that are like looking for your product, service, or opportunity. Okay. And then you have to have a good call to action, meaning you tell the prospect what to do. Watch the video. After you watch the video, click the link below, right? So you tell them what to do. And then your funnel, right, that you take them through the sales process has to be congruent, and they have to have built some kind of a relationship with you so they feel like they know you. That's why videos are great. So for example, you might set something up where you do a 5-minute video giving tips on weight loss, okay? And then at the end of it, you say, hey, you know, hope you enjoyed these 5 tips that I gave you on weight loss. If you're somebody that would love to learn more tips on weight loss and be able to make money at the same time, click the link below and fill in your information, and I'll give you more details on how you can make money and lose weight at the same time. Now that is a very targeted audience because the people that watch your video probably are looking to lose weight. Now you've thrown in there a business opportunity, and they're like, I can lose weight and make money? Sign me up, right? So they'll fill in their information, and then, once they fill in their information, now you might bring them to a video about your business opportunity. And in that, you sharing that business opportunity, you start talking about them, how they can lose weight. Maybe you give a couple more tips, but then you show them how they can make money using the product that they're going to use to lose the weight, right? I'm just kind of giving you an example here. And then, so now they've seen the video, they're interested in making money, they fill out their information, and boom, there's another video of you, right? That's sharing about more tips on losing weight and how to make money. And then at the end, it might be, if you'd like to work with me and, join our business team, click here, and it's blah, 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 blah. And they do that, right? Because they feel like they know you. They feel like there's a trust factor there, right? That's generally how that happens. Now, the reason why I disagree with that, right? In other words, the reason why I feel that you do need to use the phone is for those people that you don't already have a good relationship with, right? For those people that don't really know you that well, or don't feel that they know you, or you don't have a sales funnel set up where people can get to know you along the way. So in that respect, I always talk about generate a lead, connect with the lead on the phone, connect with your lead, get on the phone with them, let them know you're a real person, let them know that you're here to help them. Don't try and sell them. Find out what it is how you can help them. So it may be a phone conversation like, hey Sally, this is Ken Cloutier down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. You actually recently got some information from one of my opt-ins on my website, and I just wanted to connect with you and see how I can best help you. Just curious, what inspired you to fill out your information to get the 19 lead sources? And let them tell you, well, I have a business right now. Okay, they have a business, but I want to learn how to generate leads online like you are. Okay, well, I'm not going to sell them my business opportunity. Right? I'm not selling, but you get my point. I'm not going to talk about my business opportunity because they already like it. Or I might ask them, hey, how's your business going? Are you in love with your business opportunity, or are you looking for another one? Oh, I love my business. It's awesome. It's the best biomatrix, blah, 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 blah. Awesome. Okay, well, you said that you wanted to learn how to generate leads online. What have you been doing to generate leads online? You find out a little bit more. And then at the end, you give them a solution on how to generate leads online. Maybe it's a system. Maybe it's a book that you have. Maybe it's a training that you did. Maybe it's a webinar that you have. But you point them to the answer that they're looking for. So you have to connect with the lead to let them know that you're a real person, and it builds a rapport. They hear your voice, right? They don't see you necessarily unless you did a video, but you connect with them on the phone. So that's one of those where it depends how you're set up. You feel me? It depends how you're set up. Do you have a good funnel system to take people through that they can get to know you? In that case, you don't always need to use the phone. You'll get signups. But I have both, and I have found that I get more signups when I talk to people on the phone and have a conversation with them. So if I were you, I would try and get people on the phone as much as possible, right? As much as possible. Now, it doesn't always happen, but I would try and get them on as much as possible. So that's my thought on that you can recruit without using the phone. It's kind of a yes and no. It really depends how you have your funnel set up, your process set up. Drop a 2 if you're getting some value. Drop a 2 below if you're getting some value from this. Hope this makes sense. Hope I'm kind of demystifying some of these myths here. Hope I'm doing that for you. Now, I mentioned at the beginning of this broadcast that I was going to let you in on a little system that I'm using, a little secret sauce. If you are one of those network marketers, home business owners, where you are struggling to find people to talk to about your business, I get it. I was there. I was there. I've been in business for 16 years. Trust me, I was there. There were times where, I was like, dang, I just want to be able to talk to people about my business, but I don't have anybody to talk to. I've already gone through my friends and family, gone through all my coworkers and stuff. Who can I talk to about my business? So I had to get out there and I had to hustle. I had to go and meet people at the gas station. I had to meet people at the bookstore. I had to meet people at Starbucks, right? I had to go and meet people. And after a period of time of doing that, I did well in that, but frankly, I was tired of it. I was like, man, there's got to be another way to talk to people about my business opportunity without having to schlep it all over town. And I actually got hooked up with this awesome system, and you can see it right here below. I dropped a link. It's right above. I left the link above. It might be below. I can't remember. But if you go to this link right here, it's all about how to use attraction marketing and brand yourself so that you have prospects that come to you wanting to know more about your business, right? It's easier to build a rapport and a know, like, and trust factor when you have people that are coming to you that want to know more about your coaching, want to know more about your product, want to know more about your business opportunity. It's all done through attraction marketing. And there are specific things that you need to learn on how to become an attraction marketer. In other words, to have people come to you, there's methods to the madness. You'll learn all of these different methods on how to have prospects coming to you by clicking the link right below, right? www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/mastery. On the other end, there's a video. It's a 12-minute video, very succinct, very to the point of exactly what attraction marketing is and how you can use it regardless of what business you're in. So it doesn't matter what business you're in, right? You can still use attraction marketing to get leads coming in every single day instead of having to go out and hunt those leads. And I found that leads that are coming to me are much more apt to, much more willing to, buy one of my products or sign up with me in my business or whatever, right? Because they've come to me. They said, hey, I want to know what you're doing. And that's how I've built my business the last couple of years. Literally. Just calling people that have already reached out to me. So I'm just like calling them back. So if you're a network marketer and you're struggling right now to talk to people about your business, you don't have enough people to share your opportunity with, make sure you check out the video right here. Now, it may be for you, it may not be. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'm just here to help you out, show you what I'm doing to get success online. You can do the same thing. So go to this link right there, www.getmotivatedforsuccess.com/mastery, and you can learn exactly what attraction marketing is and see if it's something that you could use in your business. Works for me. I love it. A lot of my coaching clients, I recommend the same system to them, and they're getting some fantastic results from it. So check that out. If you have any questions, you can always hit me up on my phone. There's my phone number. But yeah, check that out right now. Share this if you got some value. Feel free to share. Comment below that you got some value. If you have any questions, let me know. And I will be on tomorrow night. So if you haven't already, the last thing to do is to like my page right here that you're watching this on. Like my page and then click follow. So that way you get notified when I do these live broadcasts of Mind Yo Business. I do them every Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely look forward to seeing you guys on again tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And enjoyed sharing with you. Hope you got some great value. Drop me a comment. Check out the link. It's going to help you. And we will see you all tomorrow night with another live broadcast of Mind Yo Business. This is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Have an awesome night. Peace out.